MP?
The other team's already worried about stopping you, MP.
And guard, 6'2", number 47. Number 47.
Thank you for tuning into this Sunday afternoon 2K Sports edition of the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris. Here we are in the middle of the season, and Doris, are most of these teams where you expected they'd be in the standings?
I think, Kevin, what's always fascinating about the way a season plays, there's usually one or two surprises. It might be a team-driven surprise or maybe the emergence of a player that was unexpected. But that is always what you love about this sport. Guys work hard to exceed expectations of them. Same thing can be said of the teams.
And for those not following the latest buzz, a new target has been set up by MP to collect more assists than anyone on teams they face.
And all the hype around this means we should expect to see controlling the ball for most of their possessions. He will have to have his head on a swivel. On passing and creating scoring opportunities.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Sanders is out there with Wallace. Then there's Kersey. And it's Freeman Liberty in at the point. Here's Kersey. Good on the three-point shot.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. It's deflected. Here's Shepard. Outside for George. Pass to Thunder. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Mitchell from the arc. A rebound by the Celtics. Their last encounter was in Boston.
And they'll want to show that they're a much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least, avoid another blowout.
Well, so many of their problems stem from turnovers. They simply could not take care of the ball, and it cost them in that matchup.
And it's blocked. Lobs it up there for White.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a pass to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
Drops in the tray.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
No one near Shepard as he lets it go. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. The Celtics have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Freeman Liberty. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Boston shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. And for Atlanta, they come in off a good outing against Washington. Sanders with the steal. And the foul called on Thunder. That's his first foul.
His first. Team second.
And here's Kersey in the game against New Orleans. Very impressive. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Hawks trail it. And the Hawks can't hang on to the ball.
Boston ball.
Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. You look at the Hawks. They've been in peak form as we've watched them play some tremendous basketball with an eye toward the postseason. And of course, Boston, right on their heels and with their sights set on gaining ground.
And I think for the Hawks, they've come through for their fans this season. All the optimism surrounding them, all the high hopes, all proved to be legit.
Well, how about the momentum they have built to get off to this fantastic start? All positive vibes right now for this group.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that Cameo song, Back and Forth.
Pass to Thunder.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
McMillan eject in for the Celtics.
Number 30.
Here's Thunder. Nice open look, but it's no good.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Lobs it up there for White. Sanders with the steal. Driving in. Kersey misses.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Here's George. Pass to Thunder. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Stewart.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Kept alive. Sanders off with the layup.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him. And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
The Celtics have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Pass to Kersey. To the left side wing. Screened by Sanders. And it's sent back by White. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Shepard with the ball. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Thunder passes to White. It's hauled in by Freeman Liberty. The Celtics with the lead. Here's Stewart. It's good from long range.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Here's Thunder. He's coming off a 28-point game against the Wizards in Washington.
And it was a big game for him at the defensive end as well. He never stopped pressuring the basketball, coming up with one steal after another.
Celtics leading by 3. Pass to Sanders. Nice ball movement by Boston. Atlanta making a switch here. Ramirez is checked in. Celtics also with a sub. Walsh is checked in. Here's Sanders. No good on the quick 3.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Here's Thunder. Here's Shepard. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even. Shepard's got 5 now.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Pass to Sanders. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Clearly a foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Free throw drops for Sanders. Sanders hits them both.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Thunder passes to Lyles. Here's Thunder. Back to Lyles. Fires the three. Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Hawks lead by 1.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Shots good by Freeman Liberty. 8 points for him. Atlanta's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down. 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
Pass to Freeman Liberty. To the paint. Here's McMillan. Oh, that's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. The Celtics making a switch here.
For the Celtics, Hunter Price.
6 to shoot. Price outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. For Atlanta, they've gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Thunder in the last outing against the Wizards was tremendous. He ended up with 28 points and did his job on defense with an impressive number of steals. A fantastic performance from him. Something he wants to repeat tonight. Kevin?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
To the wing right side. Ramirez passes to Baldwin. Here's Ramirez. They set the pick. 5 to shoot. He tries for 3. Rebound by McMillan. Boston trailing. Here's Walsh. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Freeman Liberty. Off target at the rim. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the first.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. Inside, here's McMillan. Good, nice job down low. 30 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Thunder. Pass to Ramirez. Here's the screen. Here's Thunder. Fires for 3. They grab their own miss. Ware passes to Baldwin. Lyles with it. From outside the arc. Doesn't go that time. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Hawks lead by 1. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooters.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
On the floor for Boston, we've got Wallace. He's out there with McMillan, and it's Walsh in at the 1. Here's Freeman Liberty. He picked up 27 points in their last win against the Pelicans in New Orleans. Drills the three-pointer.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Thunder passes to Mitchell and taken away by Wallace. Pass to Hunter. The Celtics working the ball around now. Here's Freeman Liberty, and trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And it's in there.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Celtics making a switch here. Kersey's checked in. The Hawks shooting their fourth shot at the foul line here.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
Count it, and the Atlanta lead has been cut down to just one on the basket from Wallace.
And knocking down shots in the mid-range area really forces teams to have to adjust their defense.
Well, truth is, though, he's tall enough to get that off against anyone.
And that one's good. Ramirez. And the Hawks lead by 4. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's Hunter. And Ware pulls it down. The Hawks have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Pass to Shaw. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Here's McMillan. This one for 3. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And they're shooting really well from long range this quarter. They should keep looking to the three-point shot for some extra offense.
Shaw trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Here's Freeman Liberty. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Pass to McMillan to the right side. Offensive rebound. Hunter, no good. The Hawks have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Here's Kersey. Here's McMillan. The 3, and the 3 ball is good. McMillan's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Celtics. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Celtics.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
And boy, have they started out quick, running the floor, taking advantage of their speed.
Just no chance there for the defense.
You've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectations.
Here's Thunder. And it's Wiles in the corner. Bangs home the trifecta. Wiles got 9.
Boy, he's putting pressure on the defense. That's 2 from downtown this period.
Pass to Stewart. There's a screen. Offline with his 3. Here's Atlanta. They're on a 15-4 run right now. Here's Freeman Liberty. Rebound Boston. McMillan's got 4 rebounds now tonight, and the foul called on Thunder. That's foul number 2 for him. Atlanta making a switch here. Ware's checked in. Boston also with the sub. Walsh is checked in. And 1:01 left to play here in the half. Pass to McMillan. Here's Freeman Liberty, and he banks in the layup. Freeman Liberty's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
Here's Thunder. It's hauled in by Stewart.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for Both teams are almost identical. He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Sanders, high post. And the dunk by Sanders.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Last game for the Celtics, they pick up the win against the Pelicans.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
Well, how about the job they got from their bench? That productivity was a major part of the outcome.
Here's Walsh, and he converts the layup. Walsh has got his first 2 points.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half. Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Here's Stewart. And so it's Atlanta in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Hello, folks. Still a ways off from All-Star Weekend, but let's first check in on who's in the running for this year's three-point contest.
I hope we get to see all of these guys expand the field if you have to.
Yeah, just get a center or a power forward in there. The game has evolved. Us big guys need a representation.
And returning our attention to this game, a solid first half for the Atlanta Hawks.
Bench Bob.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. And the Hawks with possession here. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. You've got Keontae George. Mitchell is out there with White. Then there's Shepherd, and it's Thunder in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. The shot by Stewart with no one around. And a miss there on the triple.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
George passes to Thunder. Here's Shepherd. Hawks passing it around. Mitchell trying to free himself. George, no good. Celtics trail by 8. Here's Kersey. And it's White with the rebound. White's got rebound number 5 here tonight. George dishes to Mitchell. Over Stewart. And the rejection by Sanders.
Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
And it's sent back by White.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Pass to Stewart. Wallace with a screen for Stewart. And it's Sanders with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
With the drive. Shepherd, that's good. Shepherd's got 7.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Pass to Stewart. Now Sanders, light covering. Sanders against White. Here's Freeman Liberty, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
Just doing what he can. He's competing, and he's converting.
And he has really kept them in this one. The high effort level. Now the rest of the team has got to step up.
And it's Shepherd missing.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
And the slam dunk by Wallace.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Nailed from three-point land. 10 points for Thunder.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Wallace, to the middle. Here's Freeman Liberty, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Freeman Liberty's got 24.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Hawks lead by 7.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Thunder passes to Mitchell. And another assist.
Who's a better playmaker than this guy? I mean, unselfish to the core and incredibly talented.
Hard to fathom, isn't it? But at this very moment, he's nearing the 4th most assists of all time. Shaw's checked in for Jordan. Here's a look at the teams that have been dominant offensively over the course of the past month. The Hawks, number 1. The Celtics, 2nd.
I mean, guys, these are two of the hottest teams in the league right now when it comes to scoring the basketball.
Wallace kicks to Stewart. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the 3rd. Down low and stolen by White. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Here's Mitchell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And the Hawks making a change here. Freeman Liberty's checked in.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Freeman Liberty.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
Here is Shaw.
Celtics back. Stewart. Here's first. Team second.
Pass to Freeman Liberty. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Here's Thunder. Clock at 6. Mitchell right side. Over Stewart. The Hawks again can't hit. Celtics trail by 9. Out left to the wing. Celtics passing it around. And here's Sanders. Low block shot. And it's blocked. Here we go. 1-on-1. Here's Thunder. Oh! And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Sanders, high post. White's there. Freeman Liberty, no good. The Hawks leading by 11. Mitchell passes to Thunder. Mitchell against Stewart. And it's sent back by Wallace. And they get it back. Boston's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Pass to Freeman Liberty. With the teardrop, it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. So both teams making some changes here. And the Celtics with possession here. They trail by 11. Shot clock at 5. Tries it from 19. That's good from Wallace on the assist from Sanders. 6 points for Wallace.
You know, he's been giving them points, but they still can't seem to get over the hump tonight.
Here's Thunder. He's got 12. Mitchell outside. Pass to Shaw. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Here's Ware. And Boston with the rebound.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
The putback, great positioning on the putback.
And all those second chance points have given them a boost here in the second half, and that's a great way to cut into the lead.
Thunder passes to Shaw. Here's Thunder. Pass to Ware. Takes a three. Rebound by Wallace. Wallace has got his 5th rebound in this one. Stewart with it. Now defended by Mitchell. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And an important part of every team's game, to look at the hustle stats for Atlanta.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Ramirez, he's checked in for Mitchell. And Lyle subbed in for Shaw. He hits the second from the line. Celtics trail by 6. Wallace outside. Stewart passes to Wallace. Here's Sanders. Tries again. Count that one. Sanders has got 8 points.
Boy, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
Ware kicks to Baldwin. Pass to Thunder. There's the drive. Here's Ramirez. Guarded by Stewart. Thunder passes to Ramirez. 4 on the clock. Here's Ware. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And a quick look at how Atlanta's schedule shaping up. On Tuesday, the Los Angeles Clippers will come into town.
And that one against the Raptors, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
McMillan's checked in for the Celtics. Pass to Walsh. Fades back. Sanders missing again.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the court.
And the turnover again by Atlanta. 1:57 left in the third quarter. Here's Walsh. Puts up a 3. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from McMillan.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
Thunder passes to Ramirez. The Hawks working the ball around. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Pass to Thunder. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Take a look here at the numbers for Sanders. This last month, he's been positively spectacular. And of course, rim protection always at a premium. That's an important part of his game. Top 20 in blocks worth.
And you noted it. His points per game average is unreal right now. He's literally propping up the team's offense, scoring whenever they need him to. Pass to Hunter. To the inside. Here's McMillan. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line.
Substitution on the court.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Here's Freeman Liberty. Pass to Kersey. Rebound by the Hawks. White's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
On the floor for Boston. Kersey is out there with McMillan. Then there's Hunter. And it's Freeman Liberty in at the shooting guard position.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Boston?
Guys, they've done everything they can in this one to just dominate that backboard offensively and keeping control of the ball and then converting.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Poke loose. Over in the corner, Shepard. Kersey with the ball. George picks him up out to the wing. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Boston, no good that time either.
Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
Pass to Thunder. Jacks up a 3. And Boston with the rebound. Hunter's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Keontae George picks one up.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul. Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
Stewart's checked in for the Celtics.
You know, he didn't get them all, but they'll be able to breathe just a bit easier with the 2-possession lead. Well, that's his second 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Basket, good. Freeman Liberty's got 28. The Hawks trail by 4. Here's Thunder. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Some changes for Boston. Sanders checked in for Hunter, and Wallace subbed in for McMillan.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Freeman Liberty connects from 3-point range. Freeman Liberty's got 12 points here in the second half. Mitchell outside. Over Wallace. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down to just 2 points in the bucket for Mitchell.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give them a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Wallace misses. Atlanta's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Shepard, the pass to Thunder. Now Shepard, 5 on the clock to take the lead. And Sanders pulls it down.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Shots good by Freeman Liberty.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Thunder passes to Shepard. Here's Thunder. Sinks the triple. Thunder's got 5 points now this quarter.
You know, I thought in the first half this guy was pressing. He was rushing. Now he's settled into the game.
Stewart up top. Pass to Freeman Liberty. Screen by Sanders. Lets it go from 11. Freeman Liberty, no good. Atlanta's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. Lobs it up there for White. Sanders with the steal. Looking to get back on track here. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That free throw good from Kersey.
Taking 2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time.
And after attempting no free throws in the first half, now he's putting the defense back on its heels.
Driving the lane. Here's Shepard. Off target from outside.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
You just have to love that grit and effort on the glass. No problems battling for the basketball.
Here's Thunder. Kicks it out to Mitchell. The Hawks again can't hit. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Took him no time at all on that one.
Assisted by Sanders.
The Hawks trail by 3. There's the screen. Thunder passes to Shepard. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Thunder. Hands it from downtown. Thunder's got it all tied up now for Atlanta.
After hitting only 1 from downtown the first half, he's exploded with 3 since.
And it's sent back by White. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by White. Hawks on D. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's Freeman Liberty. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots the 3. Rebound by Thunder. Thunder's got his 4th rebound in this one. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Boston's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the 4th quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Kersey kicks to Stewart. That 3 off the mark. This possession gives them a chance to take the lead.
Yeah, they don't want to let this one slip away.
They get the rebound. Nobody near George. And he's good on the 3-ball. And the Hawks lead by 3.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's Thunder, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
He's put on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Kersey kicks to Stewart. To the left wing. Will it go? Rebound by Thunder. Thunder's got rebound number 5 here tonight. George passes to Thunder. White with it. Sanders covering. Here's Thunder. Pass to Shepard. Shot clock at 6. He claims that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Now it's a 7-point Hawks lead, and Jason Kidd is called timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Jason Kidd going over the plan with his team for the last few minutes. He told them to pick up the pace. He said, if we're going to win, we have to seize this moment and act fast. He said, go all out or go home. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Sanders against White. Pass to Thunder. Back to White. And Boston with the rebound. And here's the break. Kersey with the ball. Picked up by Shepard.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Thunder passes to Shepard. Lots of room. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Kersey. That one, no good.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
2 points here might be all the cushion they need.
You would think so. This game is theirs for the taking.
And Jason Kidd has called timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Here is Sanders. Shot from the inbound. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Gets the first. That narrows the lead down to just 3. Sanders hits them both.
Clutch. Those free throws turn this into a one-possession ball game.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Two-possession game now. I mean, those were really important foul shots.
Here's Kersey. Pass to Freeman Liberty. Money! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off. And the perfect time to be perfect at the line. Only a 3 can tie it now.
Here's Stewart. Good! And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home that advantage.
Way to bring the effort tonight.
Good game, MP. Get ready to rumble, young blood.